God, you call me by my name. The love you give me, I just can't deny.
Okay guys, welcome. So I decided to make that the intro for the podcast because I just like it. Since I did it in the last episode, I just feel like that should be what we should do. So hey guys, welcome back to another podcast episode. If you're seeing my face for the first time, hi, my name is Tolu and I'm the host of this podcast called Chats with T. Basically where we just sit down, chillax, talk about different topics, but mainly self-development. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, make sure to subscribe, and I also do vlogs, so check those out as well, okay? So this is podcast episode 6, and today we're going to be talking about how to create and maintain a healthy sleeping schedule for teens. So this is for teens, and I just put it for teens because I'm making it towards teenagers, but if you're not a teen watching this is also going to benefit you. We're going to be talking about how to create a healthy sleeping schedule for teens, but as I said, if you're an adult or younger, this will also benefit you, okay? These tips I'm about to share with y'all is to improve your sleep quality, perform well at school, and maintain your overall health, okay? I'm going to give y'all some productive and self-care tips, and I'm also going to say my own routine that you could do as well. That's going to be towards the end of the video. If you have any other tips that could benefit other people who are trying to create a sleeping schedule that works for them that I didn't say, be sure to leave it down below as well. I'm always reading y'all's comments, okay? So these are the things that you must know. These are the things that are going to help you with the tips to wake up early, okay? Because you can't have a good or a healthy sleeping schedule and not know how to wake up early. I feel like I'm qualified to talk about this because I have a good sleeping schedule, and I'm gonna go into that. As I said at the end, I'm gonna tell you how I maintain, being able to get my work done and have fun and sleep early and wake up early. Not everyone is a morning person, okay? If you're not a morning person, search how to be a morning person on YouTube, TikTok, wherever, and then 1,000 billion videos are gonna show, okay? So first thing I have to say for y'all is know what time you want to wake up and go to bed and implement these tips, okay? Because that's how you're gonna start to create your routine, healthy sleeping schedule, routine, whatever you want to call it, okay? I don't sleep late at all because of how I was raised. Our parents, especially my dad, he always says go to bed early. Our bedtime is 9 p.m. We don't go to bed late, and we don't get up late either, because if you sleep early, most of the time you're gonna wake up early. But if you sleep late, you're gonna wake up late. Have an accountability partner to make sure that you go to bed the time that you set for yourself, and you get up the time that you set for yourself, okay? Or be your own accountability partner. I'm my own accountability partner. That word is really hard to say, but I'm my own accountability partner now. But my dad was our accountability partner earlier, before we got used to going to bed at 9 p.m. He's always it's time for bed, guys. It's 9 p.m. Good night and stuff like that. So have an accountability partner for you to make sure that you go to bed at the time you set, or you wake up the time that you set. This is going to help you with everything I'm about to share with you, okay? Okay, now we have the tips to begin a healthy sleeping schedule. These are just the tips. Next thing, I'm going to talk about the productivity tips, so you could get work done and also get enough sleep. But this is just the tips to begin, okay? These are the things that I do to go to bed early so I can wake up early, okay? So first tip is early to bed, early to rise. Try to get at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep. I'm supposed to say 8 to 10. 8 to 10 is the most preferred. You're supposed to get at least 8 hours of sleep. But I said 6 to 8 hours because I said we go to school. If you're an adult watching this, you go to work. You don't control it, okay? You got work to do, you got homework to do. You can't control how many hours of sleep you get, but you can if you have time management. I'm gonna get to that, okay? But try to get at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep. So I go to bed early and I wake up early. So early to bed, early to rise. Drop that phone. I'm gonna say again, drop that phone, or drop that thing that is making you go to bed late. And I'm gonna say that I know not everyone goes to bed late because of their phones. If you can get it out of your way, if your phone is out of your sight, then it's not really a problem. But if that is what makes you go to sleep late because you're using it and you've not done your work or anything like that, drop it. Just drop it, bro. Or drop that thing. It's not only phone or social media, people are like,
oh my gosh, drop that phone, like it's making you go to bed late.
Bro, it's not always that. Drop that thing that is making you go to bed late. And I'm not gonna say drop your homework, because if you got homework to do, don't drop it. But if it's the phone that's making you go to bed late, drop it. And this is one thing that I find that makes most teenagers or people my age, if you didn't know, I'm a teenager, so that's what I'm saying, like people my age. But I find that it's mostly social media or like your phone. It's the phone that makes we teenagers go to bed late. So like if it's something that's making you go to bed late because of it, then let it out of your sight. Like if you see it, you're tempted to do it. That's the thing. So if it's because of your phone that you're going to bed late, then just get out of your sight. That's what I do. And like I said, my dad is like, when it's 9 p.m., go to bed. And he comes to check us if we're sleeping. My brother's singing. But I know that if my dad says go to bed, I drop my device, set my alarm and stuff like that, go to bed. Because I know if I'm using the device when he comes to check on us if we're asleep, he's just going to be like, go to bed. Like, it's 9 p.m., go to bed. Because my dad, he does the same thing. He's a busy person, but he wants us to have good habits, okay? Even my mom, she's like, when it's 9 p.m., we go to bed. Like, our parents are like, 9 p.m., go to bed. So have an accountability partner. Like I'm saying it again, have someone that's gonna make you go by your word. And that's the thing, okay? So like I'm sure it's not only kids, teenagers, but also adults. But like if we're doing something that seems interesting, then we're not tired. But when it's time for us to do stuff that's not really that fun to us, we get sleepy. Prioritize sleep over late night studying, okay? Avoid cramming and doing your work late at night. I'm going to give you all the tips on how to do your work on time and also have time to have fun, okay? If you have a lot of work to do, not just homework, but if you have a lot of work to do, break your tasks into smaller chunks, okay? Into smaller bits, because that way you don't feel overwhelmed. Like for me, okay, I'm doing too much, but like I'm already getting over to the next segment, but we're going to go on to our productivity tips, and these are tips that will help you watching this to get work done and also get enough sleep, okay? Because that's the whole point of this. We need to get enough sleep. If you lack sleep, there are a lot of side effects. Sleep has a lot of side effects. You don't look really good if you don't get enough sleep. Your mental is not good if you don't get enough sleep. Like there are a lot of things, negative things that happen when you don't get enough sleep, okay? My first tip in this productivity segment is make to-do list. To-do list like is my bestie. I'm telling you guys, since I found out about it, I've been doing it for like a year now, actually more than a year. To-do list would help you a lot if you're struggling with maintaining time or like forgetting what you're gonna do, or like feeling that you've done this amount of stuff and you feel like you've not achieved enough. To-do list will help you, okay? So make to-do list to help spread tasks throughout the week, okay? So if you got all of this work to do, write it down, because like if you don't write it down, you will feel like you have a lot of things to do. In your head you're like, oh my gosh, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do that. But when you write it down, you feel more organized. Like I'm a like visual learner, so if I see something I learn more. Just write it down, okay? Writing, like, don't keep it in your head. When I used to keep it in my head, I literally did not achieve anything. So write it down. If you have homework to do, write it down. If you have videos to edit, write it down in your to-do list. An example, okay, yo. So this is kind of off topic, but I just made a to-do list a few hours ago. Check out this video. This is my teenage diaries. Well, it's not out yet, guys, but I just finished making my fall to-do list. Nobody said, Tolu, go make a fall to-do list. I literally just did it, but I just don't feel good if everything is not organized. Stay organized and plan your calendar. For summer this year, I made a summer calendar. Check out my summer diaries. You'll see it there. But the whole point is to get your work done and have enough sleep, you know? So if you're organized, you make to-do lists and stuff like that, you would see how quick it is for you to get your work done and go to bed at a reasonable time. Be flexible but disciplined, okay? Balance your schoolwork and your fun activities and stuff like that so that you avoid feeling overwhelmed, which can impact your sleep in a negative way. Okay, you don't feel overwhelmed. That's why I'm giving you all these productivity tips so that you don't feel overwhelmed, because overwhelming can impact your sleep schedule or your sleep in a negative way. Set a consistent sleeping schedule which consists of your morning and after school routine, okay? And for example, my morning routine, I said I wake up at 4 a.m. every single day. I do all my morning habits, and then for my after school routine, I get my work done once I get back from school, and I eat. Of course, I gotta eat, and then I do my work, and I go to bed at 9 p.m. after I finish my work. A tip in like making to-do lists and stuff, my dad told me that you put the most important things at the top and then the least important thing at the bottom, okay? So if you have homework to do, as I said, put it at the top, and then if you have a video to edit, or like let's say you just have a movie to watch, or like you want to read this book that's not really that important, or like you have a video to edit, okay, put it at the bottom. Put the most important things first, because once you get the most important thing out of the way, you have time to do what else you want to do, okay? Just a tip. So shout out to my dad, okay? So set a consistent sleeping schedule which consists of a morning and nighttime routine, and try going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, because your body will get used to it, okay? There was a time that for 2 days straight I woke up at the same time. I woke up at 6:45, like on the dot, 2 days straight, because my body got used to it, okay? Do the right things at the right time. Don't go and chillax, have fun, and then you got homework at the back of your head. Like as I said, for me, if I know I have work to do, I'm gonna do it. Because when I was in 8th grade, I will get home and then I'll procrastinate, which is another tip that I have. And I'll procrastinate and I'll be like, I still have time to do this work. Girl, no, you don't. And I end up not doing it, or I turn it in very late. Okay, but do the right thing at the right time. If you have work to do, do your work. If you have office work to do, do your work. If you have homework to do, do your work. If you have something really important to do, do it. And the less important thing, like, you can do it later, okay? Also, create a healthy study habit or routine. Same for adults. My dad makes to-do lists. Like I'm telling, like he literally has a whole calendar of everything he has to do. He told me he makes to-do lists at the beginning of every single week of meetings he has to do, stuff that he gotta do, that he knows he has to do. Don't procrastinate. Write this down, okay? Do the things you have to do once and for all, and not the things you want to do. There's a difference between have and want. Go search it up. But have to do, or like must do, is like if you don't do that thing, there's gonna be a problem. If you don't do your schoolwork at the time you're supposed to do it, and because you do not do it, you go to bed late, and then you wake up late and your whole day is spoiled because you don't go to bed early. Like, this all connects with each other. Early to bed, early to rise. Do your work early. You have time to do whatever you want to do, okay? So the have to do is like, if I don't do my homework now, if I don't study for this test, my grade's gonna go down. It has a negative consequence. But if you're like,
let me just watch my movie right now.
Okay, yes, you're gonna enjoy the movie, but you're not gonna have time to do your work. I was the queen of procrastinating last year. I'm telling y'all, 7th grade, 8th grade, I was the queen of procrastinating. But once I got into 9th grade, into high school, which I'm in right now, I was like, girl, this is not gonna work. I don't procrastinate anymore, because earlier I said that I should have a partner, like an accountability partner that's gonna make you, go to bed early or wake up early, but also make sure that you do your work on time. For me, in my school, we have the NTI room, which is, if you don't do this, if you're missing an assignment, you're going in the NTI room, and you miss your advisement, which is like a free period, and you also miss your lunch, which you get to talk to your friends, and you can't talk to your friends. So like, I know that if I don't do this work that I have to do, I'm going to the NTI room, and I've never gone there, which I'm praying I never do, because I'm doing my work on time. So don't procrastinate, because if you procrastinate, you decide to, let's say you decide to watch this movie, and then it's like, let's say 9 p.m. or something, and you're like, oh my gosh, I have this homework to do. The homework is going to take you a lot of time, so you don't go to bed because you're doing the work that you did not do earlier in the day, and then you either wake up late or did not even sleep, and that is not good for your mental health. That is not good at all, okay? Because I need my sleep. I'm telling you, I need my sleep, okay? Practice self-management, because we can all be overwhelmed by all the work we have to do. And my favorite tip is to pray to God and ask God for strength, because without God, you should have fainted by now, bro. Like, God is going to give you strength, so ask God for strength, okay? And also, you can practice stress management by meditating, journaling, listening to your calming music, taking everything shower and stuff like that, okay? And I'm saying this because stress has many negative effects on everyone, not just teens, but it makes you stay awake through the night. You can get overwhelmed. Like, bro, I'm telling you, stress is not good. You need to get your beauty sleep, okay? You feel refreshed. Like, if you did not sleep, everybody knows because of how you look, your eyes, like, you look so tired and stuff. But yeah, practice stress management. Okay, now we're going to go on to the self-care tips, and these are tips that will make you feel refreshed, get ready for bed after you did your work, so you can have your beauty sleep, okay? So these self-care tips are to relax yourself and to not feel stressed, because we already did all our stressful things. And hopefully those productivity tips work for you, because you won't feel stressed. If you have to-do lists, if you did not procrastinate, you will not really feel stressed. But after all this work, you need to reward yourself, okay? So these are the tips to relax yourself, not feel stressed after you do your work. Create a wind down routine to signal your body that it's time to go to sleep. You need to get your 8 hours of sleep. As I said, morning routine, after school routine will help you, but this is a wind down routine, to signal your body, to tell your body, girl, it's time to go to bed. Bro, it's time to go to bed. Okay, which is like listening to calming music, reading, practicing relaxation techniques, meditating, as long as you're not on your device. Because as I said before, if you're tired, you take your device, you use it and stuff like that, for some reason you don't feel like going back to bed, or you don't even feel like going to bed. This is going to bring me to my next point, which is avoid using your technology before you go to sleep. I'm still trying to work on it, but I've actually been really good in dropping my device before I go to bed. And I researched, and it said that you should not use your device 30 to 60 minutes before bed, okay? Because these can interfere with your sleep by suppressing the production of melatonin. And melatonin is what makes you fall asleep. So if you're using your devices, the blue light in phones, tablets, and computers can interfere with the melatonin production, which is what makes it harder to fall asleep. Okay, so the whole thing takeaway here is don't use your phone 30 to 60 minutes before bed, because the blue light can interfere with your melatonin, with what makes you feel like going to bed. It makes it way harder to fall asleep, okay? Another self-care tip I have for y'all, okay? This does not work for me, but if you watch Nicoleno, my favorite YouTuber, okay, she loves her naps. She takes her naps seriously. And you should as well. I don't take naps, guys. I'm not a nap person. But if you're a type of person that can take a nap, I'm seriously fine with that. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do, okay? But make sure you get your work done. Naps make you feel refreshed before you study. School drains us out. I'm telling you, we go to school for like 7 hours. I go to school for like 7 or 8 hours. And then we come back and they still give us a lot of homework. They still give us projects to do. They still give us tests to do. They still give us quizzes to do. We're human beings. But for me, I don't take naps. I just feel like if I go to bed, I sleep. Because I tried this one time. I'm telling you, I tried it, okay? I tried and it did not work for me. I got back home, I took a nap, and guess what? I did not wake up till the next day. I feel like when I go to bed, I just want to go to bed, not have to get up till the next morning. Like I want to sleep, enjoy my sleep. So if you're the type of person that takes nap, take at least a 2-hour nap, 1 hour nap, 30 minutes nap, as long as you're refreshed before you start studying, okay? And that will also make you I feel like that would make you, get the information in your head more easier, because you're not your head is not jam-packed with all the information that you just finished from school. And also we're tired when we get back from school. We're tired when we get back from work. So yeah. And also, because I said take naps, does not mean you should take naps late in the night. which is basically just sleeping, because that will interfere with your sleep. Create a sleep-friendly environment. You know, it's already fall time, so get all those cozy fall decorations, change your pillowcase, change your bed sheets and stuff like that. Make sure that your environment is clean, and you know, calming music to make you fall asleep and stuff like that. And also be consistent with this routine, and the more you do, you see results and you get used to it as well, okay? Because once you stop doing it, you slack off. Maintain the routine, okay? Now that's all the self-care tips and productivity tips, I'm gonna give y'all my ultimate sleeping routine that could work for you. Well, I feel like I'm dragging it, but like, the ultimate sleep routine for teens in school. Or like, this is what I do to maintain a good or healthy sleeping schedule, okay? This is like the day before school. Okay, let's say Sunday, right? Sunday, I pick my outfit for the next day or for the week, in fact, okay? Or now it's Monday, I wake up at 4 a.m. every single day. Because the more you do it, the more you get used to it, okay? And then get ready for school, do my hygiene routine, shower routine, eat breakfast, because food is really important. And then I leave to the bus. At 2:35 I get home, but I don't start changing my clothes till 2:45. So 2:45 I change my clothes, and then I chill or nap, which I don't take a nap. But if you take naps, take naps. But I chill, use the, you know, because I'm not doing my work when I go home straight. Hello? Chill, nap, eat my food. And then 4 p.m. I pick my outfit. 6 p.m. I do my homework. And then 9 p.m. I go to bed. Okay, this is just a quick, so that y'all know what I do to make me go to bed early and wake up early. But guess, guys, that is literally everything I have for y'all. These work for me, and I was saying in every single podcast episode, these work for me, so it will work for you as well. At least one of them should work for you as well, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching this video or listening to this podcast episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any other topics I could touch on, because I'm bringing it, yo, I literally have like a whole, like, I have a lot of podcast episodes and topics for y'all, so stay tuned. But if I did not say anything, if I did not explain something in the best way possible, please write in the comments how I could improve it. And also, if you have any, you know, tips that works for you that you could share out to others, please be sure to leave it down below as well. And I hope this helped you in any way, shape or form, and I'll see you guys in my next video or podcast episode. Bye.
God, you call me by my name. The love you give me, I just can't deny.